blotter for the record information, obituaries, and more on your desktop, laptop, iPhone, or smartphone. DeWittDailyNews.com.
You're listening to The Morning Show on the Big 1520 across Central Illinois. WHOW.
It is WHOW. Good morning and welcome into The Morning Show. I'm Jared White in for Seth Lawrence this morning. And in this segment of today's program, we welcome in Marian Brisard. She's the Executive Director of the Clinton, Illinois Chamber of Commerce and Tourism Bureau. Good morning, Marian.
Good morning, Jared.
How are we?
Good. And you?
I'm all right. I'm wishing it was spring instead of winter this morning.
I know. You remember that old saying, March comes in like a lion, out like a lamb?
Yeah.
So where are we? I mean,
I think we're in the April snow brings May flowers. I think that's where we're
I
at.
think there's a little bit of a snafu there, isn't it? April showers.
Oh, that's snow showers, spring flowers.
April showers bring May flowers.
Yeah. Bring
May flowers.
Yeah. That's what it's supposed to be, but that's not what we're getting. Somebody needs to
flurries, April flurries.
Yeah, let Mother Nature know. But anyway, I know you've been super busy at the Clinton, Illinois Chamber of Commerce. Of course, the annual Business Expo just recently took place back at late March and well attended, I would say. What are your thoughts on the expo?
I thought that the expo went really, really well. I'm always wanting more businesses to participate, but I think coming off of the pandemic, there's still some hesitancy possibly, and got to be satisfied with what you had. And so I think we did a really good job. Everybody seemed to be happy with the layout, the participation, the advertising, and the public that came out. We had a really, really good crowd. Almost the whole time period. Mm-hmm. That last half hour or so kind of waned a little bit, but it gave us, the chamber staff, a great opportunity to go ahead and hold our business awards at 6:30 during the event. And so we had to kind of combine some things like we did last year, mm-hmm. And made the Business Expo a little bit different, yet great.
Sure. Yeah. With the awards, can we recap the winners there?
Let's do. We had our awards presented, like I said, at 6:30 for the small, medium, and large business of the year, and also nonprofit of the year. And the winners of those awards were the Clinton Journal was small business of the year. Calvert Funeral Homes was medium business of the year. First National Bank and Trust Company was large business of the year. And the Vault Community Center was the nonprofit of 2021. So pictures and a little brief story are in the Chamber's newsletter, in case the public doesn't get to see that. It's easily accessible on our website, clintonilchamber.com. We also try to share this kind of stuff on our Facebook page. Lots and lots of pictures from the expo are coming. Hopefully I will get those posted today. Mm-hmm. And EMC Photography took a lot of pictures. I took some pictures, and then from different businesses that participated with the event, I kind of grabbed their pictures off of their posts. So I'm going to try to put them all together into an album.
Very cool. So look for that on the Chamber Facebook page.
On the Chamber Facebook page, yes.
So congratulations to the award winners. That's awesome. And everybody was there in attendance to receive their award. And that was great. And also with the expo, you were telling me that you're in the process right now of not only gathering all the pictures and everything, but also surveying those who attended and those members who didn't attend.
Right. We changed up the survey just a little bit this year. I'm not sure if we did a survey last year, but you always gather information about the current event in a survey like that. So we changed the questions up considerably, but we added one for members that did not participate during the expo event, mm-hmm. and asked them, number one, why they didn't participate, and if they would consider participating in the future. So we're hoping that that survey will give us a lot of good feedback so that we can make next year's event bigger and better. The survey has a deadline, of course. I believe it's April 20th. So I would like to encourage chamber members to respond, as well as all of the participants of the Business Expo. I think I checked the survey yesterday and we'd had 16 responses, which is fairly good for a survey.
Mhm.
It only takes a few minutes to fill it out. It's very, very easy.
Yeah, it's 5-6 questions, something like that. And
Yeah,
there's some
yeah.
yes, no's in there. So
Lots of yes, no's. That makes it easy.
yeah, very simple. How do we access that survey for chamber members, for those that participated?
They were received an email, and if they did not get it or it's lost somewhere in their news feed, just give me a call at the chamber and I'll be happy to resend it.
Mhm.
But it is only for chamber members and participants of the Business Expo, not the general public.
Sure. But still, again, trying to get that feedback to better the event for next year.
Absolutely.
So it sounds like there's going to be a next year for the Business Expo.
Let's pray.
but say so it's an annual event, but chamber plans to bring it back next
It
year.
is an annual event. I would say this is a board decision, number one, but with positive feedback, why would you not have it? And this is a wonderful networking opportunity. That was one of the, I do want to note this. That was one of the comments that did jump out at me. Great networking opportunity between all of the businesses that are there, because most of the time, a business owner is so busy running their own business that they don't have that opportunity to go out and talk to
The neighbor.
The neighbor.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go. And so here you had almost 60 different businesses, clubs, organizations that were right there under the high school roof.
Mhm.
And so it was really, really easy to walk around and talk to those business owners. And so, but that's one of the keys.
Saw a lot of that in that 6:15 to 7 time frame.
Mhm.
The actual business owners getting together and having conversations. So
Yeah.
that's great to see. And
Yeah.
so it sounds like all in all, Expo was a success this year.
I believe it was.
I would agree with that. Also,
Oh, wait,
Oh.
gotta thank a few people.
thank a few people.
We had some great volunteers. I don't have my list in front of me. Shame on me. But oh yes, I do. Yeah, I do. Ryan Huffer and Grace Duke and Asher Hitchings were all at the welcome table for the
Mhm.
chamber. And also Xander Cicinis stepped in and helped me out there for a little bit before they showed up. Crystal and Xander Cicinis helped with setup.
Mhm.
And Ed and Crystal and Xander helped with takedown. Megan Morge and Ryan also helped with setup. And, this is the kind of event, huge event like this, that you have to have volunteers.
Yeah.
So I just want to thank, and I hope I didn't miss anybody, but I wanted to thank those people that helped. Jan and our Expo Decor, who does the curtains, always a professional job. And they even helped a little bit more with setup this year because they knew I was short staffed. And I want to thank WHOW for doing the live remote. It was, I think it always adds something to the event. And I think it's a good overall event.
It's always a
Thank
good
you.
time for us to get out and
Yep.
talk with folks. Good chance to network, as we said.
There we go.
So Expo went great. And also at the Expo, the debut of the latest fundraiser raffle for the Clinton Chamber of Commerce.
Yes. That kind of came together at the very last hour. You are on that committee
Mhm.
and as my chamber president, so you got to switch hats here for a minute. So you worked hard on this, and we are showcasing one of our newest chamber members, Clinton Lake Vacation Rentals. This Susie Schmid and Steve Starkey have formed this business, and they have 3 vacation homes, 2 in DeWitt and 1 in right on the lake, but it's considered Weldon address. And they are really cool concept. I've not seen the inside other than on pictures, but I cannot wait to have like a little tour. Wouldn't that be a cool
That would be a good idea.
day trip?
We should do that.
Yeah, I think so too.
Get a hold of
board
Susan.
meeting out
There we
at
go. There we go.
Charlie's.
We got to check it out. Make sure.
Yes. Charlie's Lakeside Cottage. We'll just have our board meeting out there. Anyway, like I said, this came together at the last minute and tickets were sold at the Business Expo, $10 a piece. And with that raffle ticket, it opens up the opportunity for you to have a chance to have a 2-night stay at Charlie's Lakeside Cottage right on Clinton Lake. It is includes an on-the-water guided tour of Clinton Lake with Feel the Thump guide services. And I want to thank you for getting that addition to the raffle.
A little more on that. Feel the Thumb Guide Service is a crappie guide that have been guiding on Clinton Lake for several years now. So it can be a guided boat tour. It can be a fishing tour. They're prepared for either or. And I mean, they've got the latest in electronics. If you just want to go and learn the electronics and check that out, because the new sonar stuff you can see under the water, it's pretty cool. So yeah, it's however you want to approach it. But
I found that very interesting.
Yeah.
I'm not quite the fisherman, but when you started talking about that, I thought, wow, that would be fun.
Oh,
to ride around and look what's under the water.
You can, the
Who
detail
knew?
of what you can see nowadays with the equipment is amazing. It's amazing. So, but that's part of it as well. And I know there's more.
There is more. 2 steaks, compliments of 2 Hill Seed and Beef services, a $25 Big D Food and Liquor gift certificate, breakfast, snacks, firewood, and more. It's just really a great raffle package.
All that for a $10 ticket.
A $10 ticket.
Yeah.
The winner is going to be drawn at the Chamber's golf outing on June 21st. So we got plenty of time to buy a ticket or two. And ticket sales have been going really well. I want to thank Susie Schmid for selling tickets. My chamber board all has tickets, and we have them at the Chamber of Commerce office.
Yeah, right here at the radio station. If you're looking for a ticket, stop in at WHOW as well.
Yep.
So with those tickets, again, $10 proceeds. Well, what will those go towards?
Proceeds go to the chamber. It's just another one of our fundraising events.
But again, we talk about all the different things that the chamber does in the community throughout the year, and just there's a long list of things.
There is. that was in I think the January newsletter.
Yes, exactly. So
yeah.
if you actually want to see the list, jump
yeah.
back to the January newsletter. But Marian, we need a timeout already. So
Okay.
again, with the Experience Clinton Lake raffle tickets, those are available at the Clinton Chamber of Commerce office or WHOW or any chamber board member. And we'll come right back, talk more with Marian Brisard, Executive Director at the Clinton, Illinois Chamber of Commerce and Tourism Bureau here on WHOW.
Let's check the opening numbers now at the Chicago Board of Trade on this Friday. I'm Jim Taylor for the RFD Radio Network. Corn, beans, and wheat all starting the day higher. May corn, $7.60 up 2 3/4. July corn up 3 pennies, $7.53 1/4. And December corn, $7.10 up 1 1/2. May beans starting the day $16.59 1/4 up 13 3/4. July beans up 10 3/4, $16.37 3/4, and November beans $14.74 1/2 up 8 1/4. May wheat $10.31 3/4 up 11 3/4. July wheat up 11 3/4, $10.37. September wheat $10.34 1/2. That's up 10 1/4 to start the day. May bean meal $463.90 up 3.70, and May bean oil $73.32 up 30 cents. Look at the opening numbers at the Chicago Board of Trade on this Friday morning. Jim Taylor, RFD Radio Network.
New trucks and SUVs are coming here at Baum Chevrolet Buick in Clinton. This is Scott Baum. Yes, we have new inventory arriving, and you can see what will arrive right on our website. Just click on the pre-order and reserve tab. From there, you will find vehicles in transit and vehicles in production. Or just call our sales staff and we'll help. Find Silverados, Equinoxes, Blazers, including Tahoes and Suburbans, as well as our complete Buick line of SUVs. BaumChevyBuick.com. right from the start.
Here's a supply chain update from Dave Jackson, owner of your Clinton Save-A-Lot. As a local store owner, I've learned many lessons from the last 2 years, from keeping my shelves stocked for you to selecting the freshest meat and produce and other items you buy every day. I want you to know that we've utilized our off-site storage facilities to beef up our inventory levels to avoid running out of items you buy. While there's no playbook for what we've all experienced, you have my personal commitment to keep our shelves stocked every day. Your Clinton Save-A-Lot appreciates your business, and we hope to see you soon.
This is the morning show on 92.3 FM in DeWitt County, WHOW.
It is WHOW. Once again, good morning. Welcome back into the morning show. Jared White along with you, and for Seth Lawrence this morning. Excuse me. And joining us, we have Marian Brisard. She is the Executive Director of the Clinton, Illinois Chamber of Commerce and Tourism Bureau. And again, Marian, a successful business expo behind you, and now for the Clinton Chamber, looking ahead, right?
Looking ahead, we're ready for April and May, and we're ready for some spring weather. Let's get Mother Nature in gear here.
For sure.
I think probably our first thing, I should probably recap one more thing. We had a very successful open house and ribbon cutting at Grimsley's Flower Store last Saturday on April 2nd. And new owners at Grimsley's Flowers are Alex and Katie Lovell. John Baker and his family have owned that business for many, many years. I should know the number of years, but I apologize, I don't. And so Alex and Katie opened or bought the business and started operating it in January. So they're opening a new era for Grimsley's, and it was nice to visit with them and their staff. They've changed things up a little bit and gave their staff a little more free rein with decorating and creating items to be sold in the store. It's just jam-packed with things. And I will tell you this, they've got some really, really delicious chocolates.
You found the chocolates, huh?
I did. I bought a box of them, and I'm not a real chocoholic because it gives me really bad headaches. So I have to eat them sparingly. This chocolate was delicious. It just really seriously melts in your mouth. And
Wow.
It's made in Bloomington. I'm not
Really?
gonna say the name. Anyway, you can find it on our Facebook page.
There you go.
So then jumping forward, I want to thank Clinton United Methodist Church for bringing the Easter egg hunt back.
Mhm.
It's been laid off for a couple years now. And so their volunteers got together and they decided it's going to be a fun deal. So April 16th from 9 until 11. This is not a chamber event, but we're trying to help them promote the event. So there is a flyer on our chamber Facebook page, and the zoo lady will be there. Zoo lady and her zoo crew with face painting, and they're going to have a bounce house. So it's going to be that familiar event that we've had in years past, and it'll all be back again on Mr. Lincoln Square on April 16th from 9 until 11 a.m.
That's a free event, correct?
It is a free event.
Yeah.
Yes, it is.
Awesome. That's great for the community.
I will tell you this, they've got it broken down on age groups 1 to 3, 4 to 6, and 7 to 9. So it is for the littles.
So keep that in mind
Mhm.
and put that on the calendar for April the 16th. And then anything else coming up in April?
April. Showers bring May flowers.
We did that already.
I don't know. That's all
Well,
I got.
So I was just, making sure we didn't forget anything in
I don't
April,
think we're forgetting anything.
because then you get to May,
yes,
and then there's something big coming in May.
there's lots of big things coming in May. All this month, we are working really, really hard on May Days, which is our big spring event. May Days is going to take place May 19th through the 22nd. And it's our 30th anniversary of having this event. I did kind of count the years instead of the actual events. We did not have it in COVID.
Yeah.
But thank goodness we were able to bring it back last year. Anyway, we've got some great music. Catching Hickory is going to be there on Friday night. Captain Rat and the Blind Rivets will be there on Saturday. Now that is really a throwback to the beginning of May Days because they were part of the very, very early May Days. And I was really happy that we were able to get those guys to book them to be part of our festival.
They've been playing Central Illinois for decades. Well, obviously, if they were part of the early, 30
Yep.
years ago May Days.
Yep,
But
they are.
That's awesome.
Yeah, so we're really excited about this. The Clinton Thespians are going to bring their sing off back again. That'll take place on Thursday. And we're going to have the water ball competition. It's going to be moved back up to the square on Main Street, just off the square. And so we're still working on some other things. We've got a post on our Facebook page now that we're seeking craft vendors to try to add more to the festival. And so, just check out our chamber website, ClintonIsleChamber.com, and also our Facebook page for more information on May Days.
We're down to about 30 seconds here, Marian. But when it comes to May Days, vendors specifically, are you looking for anything in particular, or does it have to fall into categories? Or no, just
call me and we'll talk about it.
We'll chat it out.
Yes.
All right.
We've got a lot of food vendors. Now we're looking for craft.
Oh, very cool. So that's an opportunity right there.
Yep.
Definitely. So give the chamber a call. If we want to give the chamber a call, how do we do that?
217-935-3364, or find us on Facebook or ClintonIsleChamber.com on the web.
Very good. Marian, thank you for coming in.
Thank you.
Marian Brisard is the Executive Director of the Clinton, Illinois Chamber of Commerce and Tourism Bureau here on WHOW.
The Big 1520 WHOW Clinton, 92.3 FM, W222 BG Clinton, 106.5 FM, W293 DJ Normal Bloomington.
Business Hour from townhall.com. I'm Rich Thomason. Now it is cities in East